What is up, you guys? It's your boy Grim, back with a video, and we're here in the Chosen Elite. Now, I have not looked at the final results of the CWO matchup that we had against Marshals Nation. I have stayed away from the Discord servers and the clan chats. I wasn't able to see the final minutes of the clan war, so I decided just to go ahead and stay away from it, and we're going to be surprised together. I don't know what's about to happen. I'm a little scared. I don't know what's about to happen, but as soon as I know they did start another war, so we do have to find out this way. We're going to go ahead and click on the clan. Then we're going to click on the warlock button, and that will say whether or not we have a green or a red. So are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Come on, boys and girls. Tell me we won. Come on, baby. Come on. Here we go. Ow! Ow! Well, oh, wait. Oh, no. Okay. No. Woo! Okay, that's just, that wasn't the friendly wars. Okay, I thought we lost there for a second. Oh my goodness, that gave me near a heart attack, bro. Okay. We faced off against Marshals now. Okay, as soon as we click on friendly war, that's going to say whether or not we won or lost. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ow! Whoa, we lost. What? 81-81? Let's click on the details. By percentage? Oh my goodness. Oh, there you have it, man. We lost the first week against Marshals Nation, man. Shout out Marshals Nation for coming out on top of Chosen Elite. 92% to our 89. 81-81. Man, we suffered a loss. Oh, I did not expect that. Well, you know what? Shout out, man. It is only the first match. It's the first match, man. We still got plenty others. Next week will be Invictus Prime. But let's just go ahead and take a look at some of these replays, man. I know one of them I want to show off right off the bat was coming in from our boy Halo Okraheads with some 10-on-10 action. And he's got the Bowler Witch combo, man, coming in from the 6. And I love this right here. Bowlers on the sides right there, taking care of the mortars that were outside the base. Bowlers angled at such a way where they could bounce from the gold mine or from the licks pump onto the mortar, taking them out. That way they do not do the witches any harm. Then here comes Golem right from the bottom. Witches on the sides at the 6 and the 9. He's got 2 jumps, one to get over the first set of walls and the next jump to get onto the core and clear across the other side. He got CC bowlers that will be released right here at the 7. Meanwhile, Golems are taking hardcore from the streams of fire, lays down the first jump. Bowlers right there in the CC, gonna lay down the King Queen. He's got 1 heal, 2 rage, a jump, a poi, and a skelly spell that he'll use for distraction for that second Disco Inferno right there at the back end. So here he goes, just bowlers throwing them rocks, lays down the second jump, get onto the core, on back to the other side. He's got that skelly spell that he's just holding on to till that stream of fire come out the disco. Gonna do a little bit of distraction. There he goes, lays down the skelly spell, distracting the streams of fire from the bowlers. And the queen is just staying behind, sniping whatever is left from the past. So Skellies and the witches just on the sides, doing some massive cleanup. A massive amount of cleanup. Meanwhile, bowlers in the core doing some nice DPS work, taking care of this base. And just right before our eyes, this one just got obliterated, man. This one by fast. I didn't even fast forward it yet till just now. But very nice job coming in from our boy Halo Okraheads with some 10-on-10 action in this war, man. Man, these witches are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Nice job coming from our boy Halo. All right, this next one coming up from our boy Andrew, man. Now, I had to show this one because he didn't even mean to attack this base. He had a plan, a strat, all figured out, but it was for a different base, and he actually clicked this one, not knowing till he, as you can see, he's taking a long time right now, deciding what to do. He's like, oh, crap. What am I going to do? I picked the wrong base. But he had completely planned out a strat for another one. As you can see, he's got the stone goho, laying down the golems at the 12 o'clock. Wizzy's right behind the golems. He's going to lay down the King Queen here soon enough, along with the bowlers. Lays down the jump and the poi right there to get into that 12 o'clock compartment, take care of the queen and the CC. Bowlers are backtracking to the builder hut, and everything's just kind of going haywire right now. Everything is just kind of sloppy, but no doubt it would be because Andrew had it all planned out for another base. Lays down the rage, amping that king up, amping the queen and the wizards that are getting right there into the Tesla farm. Got 13 hogs that he will be releasing here on the back end soon as his troops make their way on into the core. But everything starts to back out. Golems are still in the core, but the king, queen, and the wizzies start to go left, and they back completely out of the base. So he has to deal with what is being dealt with right now. Has to deal with it. He's got 3 loons that were completely useless. A baby drag did put some pressure down on the base, but that's about it, man. Laying down the hogs now. Also a heal. Keeping them alive. A skelly spell. Nice thinking. Laying down the skelly spell. Maybe do a little bit of distraction from that wizzy tower and the archer. Maybe a couple point defenses. Keeping the hogs alive as long as he can. Let them take out a good portion of this base. That way the king, queen, and some bowlers can take care of the rest. Lays down the second and final heal for the hogs, but they get snuffed out by the expo and a spring trap. 3 loons coming in from far left-hand side, in hopes that he can take out the expo, maybe even a wizzy, but that is done data, man. They were not able to put any kind of pressure. They get taken out by air mines and some air skellies. Meanwhile, king, queen wrapping around to the 3. He's got 1 baby drag that's creeping in, gonna take out that expo, and that's about it, man. But queen is still left, got the ability, and a few archers along with a bowler. But man, oh man, very nice job. Gotta give props to the boy Andrew for pulling this one off. Definitely that boy Tongue Pro number 21 gonna have to change that base if he 3 started on a freaking what do you want to call that, just a surprise attack. Another awesome job coming up from our boy Mysterio. This one with the queen. What? Go home, man. No tank needed. No tank needed. Just got to use a giant at the top right-hand side to get the CC pull. Queen going down at the 3 with some healers right behind her. Doesn't get the full pull with the giant, so he has to spend a couple hogs to get that baby dragon right up out the gates. Here he comes. Soon enough, there he is. Lays down the poi. Going to lay down the second one. Queen doing some good work. I love the use of the Valk right here at the bottom right-hand side. Able to get good use out of her, getting 4 or 5 buildings. Meanwhile, Loon taking care of the Troll Tesla at the 9, a couple Troll Teslas, and then he's going to work himself on into the mortar. Not able to take out the mortar, but soften it up a little bit. But very nice use out of those 2 troops, the Valk and the Loon. So here comes the jump right there at the 12, or the 1 o'clock rather. King gonna take it, gonna try to get to that queen. Not able to take her out, but his queen coming in from the 3 right to the 12 will finish the job. And I love the use of the giants that will be coming in at the bottom right hand side for distraction, man. So here he comes. Soon enough, queen still doing the thing, laying down the rage, amping up the DPS and the healing factor, keeping her alive. Archers at the top left hand side, taking out some key stuff, some cleanup troops. And here comes the giants at the bottom right hand side. 3-finger drop of the hogs, just working on it to the core. He got 2 heals that will be placed down to replenish them back up, keeping them alive. Gonna finish off the rest of the base just with the hogs. Queen still up top, doing some nice work, taking out some key stuff and some cleanup. But man, these hogs, man, really did avoid for the most part the giant bombs. They really didn't get hit. Most of the hogs just died due to spring traps, man, due to spring traps. But very nice job coming from our boy Mysterio. Use a no tank, just letting the suicide heroes do something. But actually, no, it wasn't even suicide. Queen survived. Ah, very nice, man. Omega Dave coming in with the witch attack, man. These boys and the witches at Town Hall 9. If you guys didn't see the last video, Zach also did a witch attack, a live one at that. Be sure, if you want to check that out, be my guest. I'll leave a link down in the description and at the end of this video. But Omega Dave coming in with the witches. Queen Walk starting in at the 9, trying to push her over to the 6. She does backtrack a little bit at the beginning, but she does end up going towards the 6, moving on down south. Meanwhile, Baby Dragon up top doing a little bit of funneling. Golem is also going to get laid down to tank in front of that Tesla farm at the 11. Wizzies will get laid down. Queen is going to deal with the CC. Blowers putting some whispers on the healer, trying to prevent them from healing up the queen. But here comes the golems. Teslas are putting pressure. Wizzies right behind them, focusing on the town hall. He's got 2 jumps, one to get over the first set of walls and another to get on into the core. So as you can see, the queen just backtracking a little bit, gonna get to that archer tower. She's gonna get hung up on a wall, but eventually she will make her way down south. So here comes the skellies right here, man. Bowlers throwing them rocks. Golems are tanking just a little bit. Got some baby golems. Here comes the big daddy king trying to join up with the mix, and a baby dragon. Ah, that could have spelled disaster. But along with the king and the skellies providing distraction, the witches are able to put pressure on the baby dragon, just spitting in balls of fire at him and taking him out with ease, man. So Queen still hung up on a wall way over here, but she will make her way down to the south. There she goes. There she goes. He got a few hogs released on the back end over here on the right-hand side on a couple point defenses and some mortars. Got that jump on into the core. Get clear across the other side. Look at the skellies. Oh, my goodness, man. That's beautiful. Skellies everywhere. And the skelly spell. Ah! Very nice. They're just ganging up on the expo. Wow, this is beautiful, man. Love these witches. They are just awesome at Town Hall 9, 10, and 11. Very, very nice. Very viable. But look how many troops he got left. Plenty of bowlers, loom, minions, wizzies, all of it, man. Noah's Ark up in here, man. But yeah, Omega Dave coming through with a monstrous 3-star attack as a Town Hall 9. Very nice, my boy. Was a beautiful fresh hit coming in from our boy Daredevil with the 3 golem go-ho. So a stone golem getting laid down at the 3 minions at the top. 12 o'clock taking out the Arbin camps and Wizzies at the 3 o'clock taking out some trash, just making sure everything gets funneled right into that 2 o'clock, 2:30-ish compartment with a jump. Got the second jump that he'll lay down to get onto the core and get right into the face of them heroes. So here comes the king, here comes the queen bowlers right behind all that. Gonna take out some key stuff before laying down the hogs. Lays down the double poi. Very nice, getting that all amped up. Laid down the heal. Everything is replenished. Pop that king ability. Queen is just right behind sniping. Love the little wizzies right here, or the giant that's gonna get laid down for distraction. Watch this. Lays down the giant, distracts the wizzy, archer, and a mortar. Hogs just skeeting right on by, but a lot of value out of that giant, that distracted giant from those point defenses and splash doing damage to the hogs. And look at this. He also avoided all this right here. Those double giant bombs right there, avoided that. Hogs don't need a heal. He got plenty of them and plenty of green with them, man. Very nice job. He's got a whole lot of flex. Look at this. He got a baby drag, a loon, another hog, and the queen ability. Man, our boy Daredevil really wrecking this one up on the fresh hit, man. Very nice job coming in from our boy Daredevil, thumping this one in. All right, last but certainly not least is our boy Littlefoot coming in with a Lalo attack. And the thing is with this, he comes in with 3 dogs that tank for 4 ADs. Kind of crazy, man. Only bringing 3 dogs, but he gets the CC pool. Hound is in the CC, and he just kind of plays hot potato with the Hound, laying down an archer at the 9, another one at the 11, and they're just kind of playing around with them. Meanwhile, heroes will be sneaking in at the gates. Coming in from the 3, lays down a jump, and the bowlers. King Queen gonna get right into the core, take care of the enemy queen along with the poi while the dog is being distracted with the archers over there. But yeah, bowlers end up taking a walk, so it's kind of a shame. You probably could have taken out some more real estate with those bowlers in the core, but Queen still gets the job done, and the king. Everything is funneled to come in from the 4 and at the 6 and 7 o'clock with the loons. But here comes a few loons and a couple dogs at the 6. Moving on to that 7 o'clock AD. Loons right behind them. Got 3 haste and 1 rage. But man, he was able to pull this off with 3 dogs tanking for 4 ADs. That's kind of crazy, man. But very nice job coming in from our boy Littlefoot. Tesla Farmers popping up where the town hall is. Lays down a few more loons, making sure that gets taken care of. More coming in at the 11. Another haste going down to quicken the pace of the loons. Just speed them right into the defenses and take them out very nicely, man. Oh, this was a nice attack. Very beautiful coming in from our boy Littlefoot. And that is it. Done data for Shada. Pulled out the blammy and went hammy. Very nice job. But yeah, awesome war, man. It sucks that we did lose. We had some hiccups, man. Our TH9 game, I think, was a little rough, and our Town Hall 11 game was a little bit rough. But hang on, I do want to give a shout out to the 6-packers, the guys that came through for the clan. There was a few. Let's just check them out right here, right now. Let's give a shout out to them. First coming in was H&T. Then we had Sins for Short, the man, the myth, the legend. He came in with a 6-pack, and I think there might have been one more. Yeah, we was a little bit low on the 6-packs. Oh, Zach, there we go. He brought in the 6-pack also. Yeah, I mean, we were a little rough, man. Town Hall 9 game was a little bit rough. We had to have a few Town Hall 10s dip down on the 9s, and we're a little bit rough with the 11 game. Wasn't able to pull off the dips, but shout out to Marshals Nation, man, taking the win. Still was an epic war. It's only the first week. It's the first week we suffered the loss, but you know what? We got INVICTUS Prime, baby. Next, or this coming Friday, I believe it's on a Friday, but next week 2 will be INVICTUS Prime, and that will be a war to watch, man, because we did beat them in a random spin, but you know what? That was just a random spin. And this is going to be CWL. Things can change, man. So, you know what? Get ready for that, boys and girls. In the meantime, stay flexible, my boys. I'll talk to you later. Peace.